Hey everyone. Okay, I felt like I wanted to share how I get a lot of steps every day because I do go usually at least 2 to 3 walks throughout my day. And every hour I try to get up for at least, I try to move for at least 300 or more steps. But I'll go for a couple of walks every day. But this is what I like to do while I'm watching a program or while I'm playing a game on my phone. I do this. I put on some tennis shoes or I get on the carpet and I just go side to side like this. As simple as this sounds, okay? Now, the biggest thing is this can only do so much. But I wear my Fitbit and I try to get my heart rate above 110 or more consistently. That way I'm actually burning fat. This is healthy. This is getting the blood circulating. There's a lot of benefits. I'm not a doctor by any means. I'm just basing it off of my own personal experience. But doing this, putting on music or putting on a show that makes it go by fast, you don't even realize you're doing it, I'll run in place like this. And it counts on my Fitbit. So I'll do this and I'll give myself a challenge. I'll do it for I'll look at the clock and I'll do it for a minute. And then if that's too long, I'll start for 20 seconds, 30 seconds. But now I'll do it and I've gradually gotten up to where I can do it for 3 minutes. And then I stop and I'll stop by doing this. And I'll skip side to side like this. Like I'll do, whoop, okay, now you can't really see me, but I'll go kind of like skip. It looks so silly. But anyways, and move your arms. Moving your arms will get your heart rate up. Boom, shaka laka. You don't have to have any kind of rhythm. Nobody is watching you, just you watching me. Bum, ba-da, bum, bum. So anyways, this is a great way to get your heart rate up. And then as you're doing this, if you got a Fitbit, awesome. If you don't, there's some really great discounts on eBay and all over the internet where you can get a really good price on one. But worst case scenario, let's say you're struggling, you can't afford one right now. This isn't going to work for what I'm doing right now, but Map My Ride or Map My Walk or Map My Run, you could download that app for free. Man, I'm out of breath. You could download that app for free and it actually tracks, it tells you how fast you're going. I think that one does. It tells you how miles per hour, shows you the map of the whole walk you just went, how many steps you got. It's a great option if you can't afford a Fitbit or an Apple Watch right now. Of course, there's also those little things that you can put on your side that track your steps as well that are really cheap. I used to have one of those years ago. But anyway, so I just felt like as I've had a lot of people message me and ask me about, how are you getting that many steps? Which to some people, 15, 17,000 steps doesn't seem like that much. But for this girl right here, I could only get sometimes maybe 3,000 to 4,000 steps a day 6 months ago. So for me, 15,000 steps or more is a lot. And that's how I do it. I do a lot of this but I try to keep it, and if I look and I see that I'm at 105 and I'm under that 110 zone, keeping my fat burning, I pop it back up, I move it more. And just keep watching that. And that's the great thing about having a Fitbit or an Apple Watch. I've never had one of those, but having a Fitbit, because you can track your heart rate and see, okay, yeah, I need to step it up a little bit. I love running in step. Anyway, so I just felt like I wanted to share with you all what I do, what helps me, how I get a lot of steps without having to put a lot of effort in. The biggest thing is watching a really good show, a really good program that is 20 or 30 minutes long while you're doing it, because it makes time go by so fast and you're like, oh my gosh, I just got 3,000, 4,000 steps and it didn't even feel like it didn't even feel like it. And those moments are so great. And then you start to really look forward to it because you can start seeing the definition in your legs and your lower back isn't hurting anymore and you feel stronger. And even with my arms, like you can't really see, okay? Oh yeah. But I've always been really self-conscious about my arms because they have been very large for a while. For me, they were large and they were very out of shape. And since I've been walking, just from doing this outside or doing this, not with any weights, just doing this, it's strengthening my arms just from doing that. And then I just recently got these, I'm making a mess, these resistant bands, and there's 3 different ones for, more stronger strength, more resistance. But I'll take them and I'll occasionally, I'm just starting off with this. I know there's tons of stuff that I don't know or understand. I could just look up on YouTube. But that also helps. You can do all kinds of fun stuff with these gadgets. But I hope you all have a blessed day, and I just wanted to share with you some tips that have helped me.